Good afternoon, this is Metloop meteorologist Nancy Koslick here with an update on today's forecast. We're continuing to track two different upper level low pressure areas which are causing quite a mess for portions of the United States this afternoon. The first one is up into the northeast, which is causing a lot of snowfall for portions of Maine. In fact, we've been seeing some blizzard conditions throughout the day today, so we're going to keep a close eye on this. Still several more inches of snow expected before this low continues to track its way on off to the north and east. The other low that we've been watching very carefully is located in the southwest, and this afternoon it's really causing a lot of rainfall, even some wintry mix out there, and heading into tonight we're going to watch a lot of this turn over into the ice and snowfall as we start to see those overnight lows drop out there. So let's take a closer look at exactly what's going on this afternoon, including the temperatures. This temperature is really playing a huge role in what kind of precipitation that we're seeing down into places like New Mexico this afternoon. Even the panhandle of Texas, we're just above that freezing mark. We're looking at the mid-30s, so we're still seeing mainly rainfall right now, but heading into tonight as we start to see those temperatures drop and the moisture continue, that's where we'll see some of this transition into the snow, ice, and freezing rain. So definitely something to pay close attention to for places like New Mexico, Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma, the panhandle of Texas. All of those places, especially heading into tomorrow morning early, be sure to be very, very careful on those roadways as they may be quite slippery out there. Now notice we're also seeing some thunderstorm development into the northern portions of Texas this afternoon. Again, this is because of all that moisture and that low as it continues to track off to the east over the next couple of days. We will see not only a lot of rainfall, but we do have the possibility of seeing a couple of those strong storms as well. So widespread severe weather we're not expecting, but a few little strong thunderstorms in there is a possibility for the rest of today. Looking ahead into the rest of tonight, notice we're going to continue to see some of that snowfall early up into portions of Maine, but as that upper level low continues to pull its way away from the coast, we'll start to see that snow coverage diminish some, so we'll start to say goodbye to those blizzard-like conditions overnight tonight. As far as the south goes, we are going to continue to see quite a mess for places like eastern New Mexico, Oklahoma, Kansas, Texas. Notice Texas, some of those thunderstorms really firing up for the central portions and southern parts of the state for a little bit later on. This is where we could start to see some of those stronger thunderstorms, so they haven't started to develop just yet, but heading into a little bit later on today, please be very, very cautious with that weather out there and pay close attention, because if these storms do get fired up a little bit later on, we're looking for the possibility of some large hail, damaging winds, and we cannot rule out the possibility of tornadic activity as well. Now, of course, besides the potential for strong thunderstorms, we're also looking at snow, ice, freezing rain, all of that stuff happening up into portions of New Mexico, Kansas, the northern portions of the panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma as well. So like I said earlier, please be careful heading out tomorrow morning as we start to see those temperatures plummet tonight. That's where we could start to see some of that wintry weather out there for some of us. The rest of the United States is going to stay pretty quiet for the rest of this evening, but things will start to change here over the next couple of days. You'll see very, very end of this loop up here, some of that rainfall starting to push its way toward the Pacific Northwest. This is going to be another frontal boundary that's going to be making its way through sometime on Wednesday and into Thursday, really firing up that wet weather pattern once again and bringing a lot of wind with it as well. Then, of course, we're going to continue to watch all of this activity that's going to be happening into Texas, especially tonight, transition over to the east over the next day or so, and we're going to see more in the way of possible severe weather for the Gulf Coast, plenty more rainfall, and of course, lots of instances where you're going to need to be paying close attention to your Metloop alerts. As always, we're here for you, and we have all of your weather information on our Facebook page, as well as Twitter and Metloop.com. Thank you very much for watching this afternoon. Stay safe and have a great day.